COVID-19 virus is not destroying us. It is waking us up. It is shaking us, and it is shocking us by destroying what we love most, which is life, our relationships, our loved ones. Yes, it is painful because it is drastically disturbing our way of living, our lifestyles, our habits. In several Asian philosophies, it is recognized that there is a cyclical and interconnectedness set of processes in our universe. One of destruction followed by creation, and then the maintenance of what is being created. We can see that process everywhere around us in many different movements and at different magnitudes. COVID-19 is pressing for a mind shift, a collective mind shift. If we change our minds, our actions can be changed. A change towards the creation of a different world, a new world, a clean world, a world in which all forms of life are respected by us. The Sustainable Development Goals and climate change agenda both were defined in the context of old school of thoughts and the older paradigms. We wished for a change of a better world, but our goals were based on our old habitats with our old business as usual approaches. We relaxed our thinking, not bothered to put in real efforts to change lifestyles. Now we know what we know, and now we are willing to deal with what we don't know, because now we have the willingness to work harder and faster in ways we never done before. So this process of destruction has forcefully put us on a steep learning curve to prepare us to find and articulate new functions and structures for our communities and our societies, locally and globally. It pushes us to redefine our relationships in our families and our offices. It propels us to redesign and renew our transactional economies and is paving the way for a global consensus for new values for our development and our existence. At WEnergy Global, we always felt that a wave was on its way. We envisioned pandemics, not only sea level rise, valuable land disappearance, heat waves that would destroy our valuable food supplies and our supply chains. We could feel that it was coming in order to get our societies out of their stagnancies that was killing creativity. It was there to get us out of bureaucracies that have been obstructing our progress. It was there to get us out of the hands of authoritarian governments hindering development. At WEnergy Global, we have witnessed how large money-driven corporations and conventional investors boosted large-scale polluting industries and helped to degrade our air, water, and soil quality levels, forming a breeding ground for diseases in the name of climate change and SDGs. The polluting industries continue to make profits, abuse the climate agenda and the Sustainable Development Goals, and neglect over 900 million in high need. Not only wrong, but a disturbing representation of greed in our societies. We must pay attention to the interconnectedness of our actions and work on a harmonized development and of transforming crowded megacities, and pay attention to villages, new township, new industrial areas, where the opportunity lays to demonstrate new and sustainable models. The powerful in emerging economies and across the world forgot the over 900 million people who live in darkness and in poverty. We forgot the millions of small family businesses, those companies that cannot grow their business due to the lack of affordable, reliable, and clean sources. Their governments forgot to facilitate families to live in peaceful and safe environments, to live in a world free of poverty, to benefit from clean energy, clean water, proper sanitation, basic health care, and education. No bureaucrats or corporate bosses were watching or listening when we all were encroaching the natural habitats of animals, bacteria, and viruses. Very few humans cared for the rapidly changing climate, causing huge variabilities of temperature, humidity, air, and water flow. The powerful did not care about increasing and packed urban neighborhoods with huge pressures on the environment that became the breeding grounds for unknown and deadly viruses. At WEnergy Global, together with Clean Grid partners, we were well prepared and continuously learning on this ever-evolving situation. Due to our part of the job to bring clean energy to millions of families and thousands of communities and companies that have no access to electricity, we are ready at 3 levels. 1. Our professionals, men and women from different countries, are working on engineering and financing plans to create a world where clean energy is provided in a decentralized and a democratized manner using the best available clean technologies to tap from local available energy sources such as sun, water, wind, and biomaterials. Yes, decentralized systems make villages, townships, new industrial estates, and even urban communities better equipped to ensure business continuity during events that require partial isolation or lockdowns. They are more cost-effective, reliable, and clean. Our strong capital base, that's the second, originating from Japan, Singapore, Hong Kong, Germany, and Netherlands, from larger power grid companies and banks to crowdfunders to you. We are ready to enable the construction and operation of clean power infrastructure for communities and countries. We have prepared our technology and investment partners for many years to accelerate development and deployment of decentralized and smart power systems across the whole of Asia and soon also in sub-Saharan Africa. 3. Our engagements with local communities through dialogues are aimed to tap into the local knowledge and experience in order to deploy power systems that fit their demands and needs. Going beyond just a light bulb and provide electricity for electric appliances such as electric motors to enable cleaner production, clean storage, or clean transport on land and on water. We promote the use of land for multiple purposes such as clean energy, clean power generation, and food production combined. We help such communities to embrace principles for sustainable growth through which they can reduce pollution and consequently reduce the risk for new and deadly diseases to emerge. At WEnergy, we are ready. We are ready to continue with existing or enter into new dialogues, or so you wish, partnerships. Partnership with leaders of communities, companies, governments. We are ready to do so in 4 areas. 1. Let's remove the unnecessary bureaucratic processes, meaningless rules, and constricting regulations, and pave the way for new policies, new rules, that allow both clean technologies and smart capital to flow and accelerate the creation of green development. So pass the new bills, parliaments, now. Number 2, inspire financing institutions to join the coalition aiming at enabling the expansion of decentralized electrification of communities and assist with enabling and capacity development of communities to embark on the path of green growth. Number 3, push technology companies to redistribute their attention from making components only for large-scale power grids with large number of consumers with large supplies and quantities to manufacture new components or adjust existing ones to be used in decentralized and clean power systems in an affordable way, both in price and in smaller quantities for the use in, for example, microgrids. Number 4, provide business owners in the commercial and industrial sector access to clean electricity and clean production technologies. So stop blaming COVID-19 and join us. We are ready to reshape the world.